10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But it's not gonna work with that kind of transaction completed.
Live at CNT.
DLE, what up, man? If you knew how hard it is to live without.
Yeah, what up? What's going on? It's us. It's we. It's DLE. I'm quite a one big deal.
I'm C-Dub the Entertainer.
Yeah, man. We gonna have some fun this weekend. Right? It's Sunday. We had a little long week, man. I had a little rough week. C-Dub, how was your week, yo?
Oh man, it was alright. I did a show with E. Craig. I actually bombed because I forgot my whole set because I got asked that morning and I didn't even really prep nothing. But it was all good. I knocked out about like 3 sets. I liked about like 3 jokes and walked away.
The whole set.
It happens to the best of us, brother.
Yeah.
So
I realize how rusty I am, but it won't happen this Thursday. I tell you that.
Yeah, we're gonna go through it. So I got faith in you, my brother. Go out there and represent DLE and represent yourself, the D-Town.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen, how about this? So this weekend we got the young man. We got a fellow member of the comedian life here, community. By the name of E. Craig. E. Craig, what up, boy?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
So I'm chilling. You know, you got emails, E6, eHarmony. I'm the E. Craig here to keep laughters and nights ahead.
There we go.
Hey, man, this is crazy. So this is what we want to do, right? How did you start doing comedy? What made you get into that?
You want to hear the Reader's Digest version or the long? You want to hear the Reader's Digest or the long version?
I want to hear what you got, because I give me as much as you can without running up the whole show. But I want to hear what you got.
We could be talking till Thursday until C-Dub show on Thursday.
Let's go to Thursday then.
All right. So basically, I'm gonna give a short, long version. All right. So I started comedy. I had graduated from college.
Okay.
You know, no claps. All right, man.
No.
Hey, you know,
let's get that man them claps then. Let's get that man them.
Got my education.
Got that popping.
Yeah, got that education. You know, jobs were like, you know, it was a bad, not the worst economy, but you know, I wasn't working. So I was like, I have a drinking problem and I want to, like, you know, drink. Like, I'll just be straight up. I'll put it out there. I'm not saying that I have a drinking problem, but my drinking can become a problem.
Okay, I got you.
So I was single, you know, living at home, you know, kind of broke. I mean, I won't say like broke. Like, I mean, I wasn't like po, but I was poor.
Pimping.
Po pimping. So I was like this. All right, I need to find a way where I can, you know, pick up girls at the club.
Okay.
And get free alcohol, because a lot of times when you do comedy, you do free alcohol. I really started doing comedy a hole in the wall in Buckhead. They used to give comedians free beers, and since I was a new comedian, I wasn't the funniest. I'd be there till like they start the show at 9. They wouldn't let me get up to 1, so I'd be sitting there drinking free beer for 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
So
just getting lit.
Just getting lit, then get up there and just say whatever raunchy jokes I had. And my goal at the end of every show was to get so lucky that one of the ladies wanted to go home.
that was the goal,
to go home with me. And
what I want to say before we get too deep, right? One thing I gotta say is I love your energy, bro. You came in here, and from the beginning, the energy was on point, yo. And I like that. That's the type of energy I expect you to have as a comedian. Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes a comedian can, because you got to cut it on and off, right?
Yeah, you do.
But if you don't have it in you, you're not going. Nobody can notice. From the time you walked in, bro, I seen it already. I was like, okay, this dude got that energy.
Yeah,
and I seen you. I was watching you, so you got I like it.
Yeah, you gotta have the energy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a comedian.
Was it from the hat or the tie?
No, and that's the thing. It didn't even start there. Because when I was doing my thing over here, just hearing you come in, and everything you was talking about, it made sense. You know what I mean? That everything that I was researching, it now makes sense. So where you from? Where you originally from?
I'm originally from North Carolina. Lived there for half my life. I've lived here for about half my life. So I've been out in we'll call it Atlanta. This isn't really Atlanta. I live in Marietta though, so it's a
Yeah.
little closer to
Yeah,
civilization.
we in the same area.
Okay, are you okay? So
But
yeah,
I ain't from here. I'm from Jersey though.
So from Jersey,
Yeah,
okay.
we all from somewhere else. Everybody here.
yeah, it's
from
a
somewhere
transplant
else.
city.
Yeah.
Like there's no one from Atlanta that lives in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah.
Like most people that live in Atlanta are from like, up north because like really Atlanta's not the South, if that makes sense. Like you have like basically Georgia's Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana.
Arkansas, Louisiana,
Yeah.
Tennessee. It just has
Florida.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Florida's getting pretty rough too.
Yeah. Some
Definitely
people
for
from
brothers.
Ohio. Why for brothers, man?
Well, you already know that staying your ground, it ain't no joke. I'm scared just to walk. Like, should I just stay on the ground when I go to Florida?
Yeah.
Like, that
It's getting crazy.
Like,
It's getting crazy.
it is getting crazy. Like, it is, definitely as I say in Florida, stay ready and be safe out there and
Man,
be
you gotta do that out
watching your
here.
backs and fronts and sides like crazy.
You gotta do that out here, man.
You gotta do it everywhere. But
So I hear you don't like smoking with blacks, man.
oh, I'm smoking weed with black people. I mean,
What's that
it's
about?
not that I don't like smoking weed with black people. I just don't want to hear the phrase "let me hold something" because normally I'm smoking weed to try to get rid of some issues I have.
Right,
and I'm
right.
doing it in a constructive way.
Right.
And
But now somebody's coming and asking as
not
you trying to
someone,
relieve.
yeah, not someone's trying to hold something, then tell you about their all their problems. You like, man, I'm smoking weed to get rid of these problems.
Right.
Not hear about yours.
Right.
Like
Hey,
you
bro,
end up,
let me hold something. Hey, have you ever thought about this when you smoking weed? When you going to, I be like, boy, if you don't get on away from me with them problems,
I know, like I don't need those problems. Like I always tell people, I have 99 problems, 99 times out of the year, but being sober shouldn't be one of them.
Right. Right. So, when did you figure that this was something that you wanted to?
Actually, 2 years ago, I figured it out when with the Make Americans Smile Again. I actually thought of that when Trump got in office. I was mad. I was like, what the hell?
Bad.
So I'm in Cancun, right? And I buy a hat that says Cancun's always great. And then that's when I started making these hats and selling them online.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
So
I like the whole Ronald Klump
here to
I
make
like
all
it.
Americans smile again.
Yeah, I like it.
And
what's this twist, man? Tell us.
Oh, I'm just here to making all Americans smile again. I'm for the people, by the people. I'm running fourth party for
Let's do
election because, like, really, like Democrat, Republican, they're the same thing. They don't do nothing for me, you, your mom, your sister, your brother. They ain't doing nothing for anyone. So I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I am for the people, by the people. Making Americans smile again, one American at a time, even one kitty at a time. We're making cats happy. We don't care. Like there's someone calling in.
Nah, that's C-Dub. He always, he don't know how to turn his volume down. He
got important calls.
That's the man's right there.
it's probably your boo.
You see? See? My boo probably calling his phone, man.
Oh dang!
She called in. She called in last week.
That's it.
Oh no!
I said you don't be answering your phone that much. She's starting to call your home.
Calling him now.
Hey.
Yo, no, look.
Like, have you seen Qua?
This dude's crazy, man. He tried to set me up last week. Man.
I ain't set you up. She called
It was
in
a
looking
straight
for
setup.
you. We gave her the number. She called. She shot a shot.
Before we go any further, right? I do want to say we appreciate the listeners and the viewers. Because that was actually dope that people was calling in. They starting to call in now.
Yeah.
At one point we was just in here talking to ourselves, but we know we talking to people now.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
I appreciate it.
Word. So you guys got a show coming up next week.
Oh yeah, next Thursday.
Yep. Comedy night.
Tell us about it.
It's gonna be every Thursday at C&J Sports Bar. It's gonna be located at what is the address? 1917 Pryor Road, Southwest in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be hosting.
Okay.
Your boy C-Dub, the entertainer, that's hosting, in part by DLE Radio. I can't wait to see everybody come out. I've been telling all my Uber rides.
You
know?
drive Uber?
Yeah,
I drive Uber too, man.
I know you drive Uber.
Yeah, we all drive Uber.
You gave. I saw you gave that dude man, we did a comedy show, right?
Yeah.
And there was a guy named Chris there. Oh my goodness. Let's just say alcohol wasn't the only thing in his system.
Oh no.
And
for sure.
man, oh man. I think every comic didn't kind of ripped on this guy like the whole night. And then at the end of the night, Mr. E. Craig, out of the kindness of his heart, said, "I'll give you a ride, but you're going to turn that app on."
What?
Hey, I had to, man. He didn't laugh at enough of my jokes, man. Like, and he didn't share anything else he was on with me. So no sharing and not laughing at all my jokes. That means I should have made him pay double. Like, I almost like dropped him off like a mile away and was like, "Yo, you can walk this last mile," but I was nice and dropped him off at his door.
Oh, really?
Well, at the hotel he was staying at. You know, when you have problems like that, you just stay like in random hotels.
Right.
You already know, like, the person lives like 10 minutes down the road. They're getting a hotel. You're like, okay, I already know you got some stuff going on that we don't need to know about.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, yo, let's do this real quick. Let's take a break because I want to get back into some other stuff that I was, peeping. I think you're a bright dude, fam, and I think you got something going for you. Let's do this. Let's get into a song. Come back and let's get this other thing going because C-Dub got this whole thing going on. This give me 5 that we gonna throw at you.
Okay.
All right. And also we got a new segment too that we want to kind of throw out here called What We Do. So we're gonna do that around 6:45 on that angle. We'll have some people call through. I need you to stick through.
I'm
and
with it.
You gonna stick in here?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
cool.
with it, man.
Let's get into something and we'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's us, it's we,
we,
it's
it's
DLE. Be right back.
Boss baby. King.
Some of that bass out.
We up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Yeah, we up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Tell him we up. Yeah, we up. Now I'm going to the moon. This messengers on a dead fresh, no tune. Top flight chandelier. Tom Brady with it, making plays of the year. We up. Now it's time to re-up. I'ma keep my feet up. Tell the head to keep up. We up. Yeah, I'm about to stay up. And we gotta wait up. And we on the way up. We up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Yeah, we up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Tell him we up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Every day is crunch time. Party for a long time. Haters that is most high. Great time to feel good. Watch why I do it to a hill with that good girl. Now she all emotional. Tell them we up. I got my niggas with me till I run up. And if you from the north side, stand up. All the independent artists, what up? Yeah, what up? We up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Yeah, we up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. We up. Yeah, we up. I've been working for a long time. Bruce said it's crunch time. Swear it's been a long line. Now we got the spotlight. Tell him we up. Yeah, we up.
Oh, it's not gonna work with that kind of.
Transaction completed.
Try to keep this.
If you knew how hard it is to live without.
Yeah. And we back. We up. That's Boss Man King right there. You know, we was rocking that. You know, I like it. I think it's a smooth joint. I'll let y'all hear it. If y'all ain't heard it, go on DLE Radio, you know, or DLERadio.com. Y'all can hear all that going on. What's up, bro? I see you over there. I see you. So yeah, this weekend we got the comedian
Craig.
That's right. And we got one of them.
Yeah.
Because there's another comedian in here. Y'all know him already. What's your name, bro?
Oh, CW the Entertainer.
All
you
right.
already know who this is.
All right. And I'm quite a one big Dell. So what I wanted to do is take a little break real quick. You know, E. Craig basically was telling us that, you know, he don't really deal with black people smoking. And he also don't deal with white people smoking. What's the issue with that?
Oh, man. Dog, you smoke with your white friends, they will like ask you the weirdest questions. Like it just be like the most.
Oh yeah? Like what? What they asking?
Like this one white dude asked, "Yo, E. Craig, if you were to get out in the sun all day, would you be a dark skinned brother like Wesley Snipes or Charlie Murphy?"
Huh?
I was like, huh? It don't work like that. I'm team light skin no matter how much I'm in the sun.
Oh my god! Now you burn up. I burn up. I don't know about y'all. I get the burning. Let me ask you a question. What's the best show you've done?
Best show?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have a specific best show that I can think of. I mean, to me, any show that's successful is you make some people laugh. Mm-hmm. You get your full compensation. No one complaining. and you sign some autographs and sell some merch.
Mm-hmm.
Had a successful show if that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't remember a time because I remember a time I bombed like 2 years ago, and it was a lot worse than what happened on Wednesday. It was a show I actually produced the show myself. I was a headliner. I had a guest host. And I had like I had like a few of my customers. My day job, I sell kitchen knives like girls sell Girl Scout cookies door to door.
All right, I got you.
So yeah, so I had a few of my customers come, and it was they were like already at like a janky spot anyway, and they were like, yeah, you better be funny, blah blah blah. I always make my customers laugh. So what happened was I was actually I sell kitchen knives all day. I drive Uber at night or do comedy. So I was with a customer, and I have a bad habit of like drinking after 5 on my appointments. So I got really lit at this last appointment. Went to the comedy show lit. I mean like lit, like feeling good. Pull up lit. I forgot all my jokes. Like, well, I mean, literally, I was about to do 20 minutes. I didn't remember one, so I just did the only thing I can do. This is all comedians. It's kind of like the clinch in boxing. What we do is we just start cussing when we forget what we're gonna say. So I literally was just up there cussing for like 20 minutes straight. The lady told me, she was like, "Hey, do me a favor. Don't quit your day job. You will starve to death."
Bro, that gotta be like, for me, I never been the one to be able to crack. Here's the words: crack, chew, or Jones on anybody. I'm not a comedian. I could take the jokes. I could take them. I cannot joke on I can't do it. Right. So even if I'm trying to be funny, I can't do it. People will laugh at me for not being funny. But if I'm trying being funny, it just don't work, bro. But my thing is, how the hell do y'all? You too, dog. Like, how do y'all just like? Because I can't sit there and think of things like I could think of raps. I could think of beats.
Yeah, I used to rap. Now the thing is, raps and comedy is two different things.
Of course,
we both have a notebook. Except when you're rapping, the stuff sounds profound and prolific and stuff like that. You can sit at a lunch table and spit some verses. When it's like comedy, it's like, yeah, you want to hear this doodle joke I just did? It's different. It's just different. It's not even all that great. But life is the greatest. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me the other day. I hope everybody listening. Not too long ago, I met a very nice woman with a heart of gold. She was a prostitute with a neck brace. You can't come up with nothing like that. I had to go talk to the lady. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? What's wrong? You all right?" I guess she did one call. That was all, and that's the only call she got the whole day because she had to sit there and wear a neck brace the whole day. And I'm sitting like, so what happened? She was like, "I was in a car accident." I was like, "Did the car tell you to go make his money after it got done hitting you? What's going on?"
Oh, man,
it had the little chest plate with the little halo bars and stuff like that. I'm like, dudes is gonna take advantage of these little halo bars. You better.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for her. I don't know what you think, bro. I feel sorry.
She got some kind of. I mean, I'm guessing that the insurance was pretty damn good.
The insurance better be good. After I gave her $20. No, I'm joking.
Just as like a tip, like here, $20. No, I'm good. Just here, you be good.
Yo, so let me hear something from you guys on what y'all think about this. Right now, this past week, I've seen this video that I've been commenting on. There's a young lady. She's about 17 years old, and she's living with her father, and the stepmom. Now, there's some other kids in the household, but in this case, the video starts off like this. The little girl comes out the room with her phone recording, and she's like, "What you say?" Yeah. The stepmother is like, "Get down here right now and do this grass, cut the grass," right? So there's a big old argument between them. The young lady is like snapping on the stepmoms, talking about, "Oh, you mean my father's grass? Oh, yeah, whatever, I'll cut the grass." But she being slick the whole time. The stepmother did have some words, at some point, I'm no elder. So I guess what I'm looking for from y'all is, what's your take on that? Like, how do you treat that? If you got this is your stepchild, just deliberately disrespecting the hell out of you, right? A lot of people were saying this. Where's the father? Why the father didn't stop none of this? 2, How is the mother? The mother is wrong. The stepmother is wrong for talking to the young lady this way, right? But I tell you what I think. I think that the stepmother was correct. Not because the way I think she could have said things differently to her, but because, hey, I'm giving you a chore to do, cut the grass, which your father is in agreement with it, right? Yeah. Everybody's like, why the father got the girl going out there to cut grass? Well, she's probably the oldest child in the house. She was 17. Apparently she had nowhere else to go because she said to the stepmother, oh, I could leave. The stepmother said, well, where you gonna go? Yeah. Why you want to know all that? It ain't none of your mother business. And you know what I mean? So what's your take on that? Like, how do y'all think that should have went? Or what's your opinion?
Every situation is different. So
is this the topic of the day?
No, this is just I just sprung this out because I'm hoping I hear something funny out of this too.
So I'm gonna break it down. Every situation is different, so it depends on what that stepmom's doing. If that stepmom's just kind of I don't want to be politically incorrect. I'm very politically incorrect as it is, but if she isn't really making that much payments on the bills and the house is messy and she at home all the time, then the daughter had every right to, chump her off. Now, if that lady is working 40 hours a week, paying some of the bills in the house, then the daughter's out of line.
So you feel like this is your wife, right?
Well, if my wife being if my wife bumming it, then I'm gonna be.
So you think that even if she's a stay-at-home wife,
I'm not saying stay at home. I'm saying like bumming is stay at home. If the house is spotless clean and she is staying home wife, then she doing her thing.
Right.
But if the house is messy and you ain't contributing to the bills and you can't really be bossing around the kids because a 17-year-old might have a job and she might be in school. Why am I cutting the grass if you sitting at home? The house messy. Like you need to step it up. But if it's the other way around, if that 17-year-old getting bad grades, ain't got no job, ain't playing no sports, then yeah, you need to do something.
I somewhat agree with that. What you got to say, C?
Well, I know one thing. Let a kid talk to me kind of crazy.
And that's how I'm looking at it.
I don't care how many bills I pay around this house. I tell you like this: if I ain't your daddy or if they ain't your mom, then you be ready to fight me like one. Cause I ain't.
See, cause look, there's a couple of things.
Like you ain't my daddy. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah,
come on, knuckle up then.
Yeah, cause see, there's a couple of
put
things.
These gloves on.
Who's the guest today? Let me put this camera on the guest as well. That's E. Craig right there, the comedian E. Craig. So here's the deal. The reason why I look at it, this is what I was looking at. I felt that the young lady was basically, I think that her information came from the unstable mom. She can't go back to the mom. She can't go back to the mom's house apparently because when the stepmom said, "Where you gonna go?" You can't go to. She's not saying, "Oh, go ahead back to your mom's house." There's something going on with the moms, right?
I'm telling you right now, the blood relative. A lot of times, in a lot of cases, I'm not saying this always happens, but in a lot of cases, there are a lot of people who talk to their kids on the side, and they the fun, like they the every other weekend dad, or they the mom that's not really there and all that stuff, and they'll start dropping bugs in people's ear, and then next thing you know, you get the kid in your possession, and next thing you know, they got sly stuff to say, and you trying to figure out where that's coming from.
Right.
So that happens a lot, and all I'm saying is I go back to my original statement that if I ain't your daddy, knuckle up. You in my house now. You want to go to your daddy house? Go over to your daddy house.
Right.
Okay.
So now here's another thing. It was also said that when the moms was like, okay, I don't care if you recording, because she was recording on Facebook. She said, yeah, I'm recording you like you do me every time. Now I'm finally recording you and you got a problem. So this is something that was ongoing. The stepmoms have already been trying to, I know, hey bro, I hit you back, bro. You gotta, I hit you back. So this is something that the stepmom's been trying to show, to the family members or whatever. Hey, look, before I whoop this little girl, I need y'all to see that she's being disrespectful, So I think you got to see it. I know your take on it is coming just from what you hearing from me, but once you see it, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, this little girl need a high ass whoop. You know what I mean?
I mean, you 17, you basically grown. Like,
Yeah.
you can get them hands.
Even
like
at
C-Dub said.
yeah, because look, even at the end of the video, she walks into the room with 2 other kids and starts laughing.
You know what?
Like she was taunting this woman.
You know what I tell kids? If you want to dial 911, record me, and all that stuff, I'd rather do a night in jail than raise a heathen, and that's pretty much my stance on it. If you want to call 911, first off, you're not gonna get a chance to get that 9 dialed before I jump all over you like a spider monkey. That's for 1. 2, I'm gonna do that night.
You gonna do that night?
I'm gonna do that night. I'd rather do a night than raise a heathen. But as we heard from the therapist a couple weeks ago,
Oh yeah.
whooping on your child in Georgia,
You can't.
it's apparently something you can do.
You can't.
You just can't square up on them. So you know, get that good old southern paddle out.
But you can't score up on you. But
No, you can't
but
skate.
at
You
17,
can't.
though, they ain't really like a kid. That's a
Oh yeah, at 17,
That's
like
a legal adult in Georgia. The age of consent in Georgia is 16.
yeah.
You can watch rated R movies at 17. You're tried as an adult at 17. So that
okay.
means you can catch these hands if you 17.
You can get that Hadouken.
Yeah.
So just so you know the laws. Like if a 17
I'm be like, look,
try
you got 2 choices. I pay bills here, and you grown. I don't have to take care of nobody past the age of whatever it is you is. What, 18?
17.
17? Oh, okay,
Georgia,
cool.
yeah.
All right.
Yo, Urban Chick. Shout out to Urban Chick. She ain't here right now because she in the backyard grilling. All right, she wanted to stay home and grill, but she basically just said, don't no girl want to cut no damn grass.
Yeah, that's 2 girls saying. As a matter of fact, let's go back to this story. So the story, there's 2 women talking to each other in regards to cutting grass. Where's the man that's supposed to be cutting this grass?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. So the father was on the phone. We don't even know if the father was
Neither
on the
one
phone.
of them wants to cut that grass.
Nobody wants to cut the
So
grass.
they'd rather cause some friction.
But guess what though? I'm the grown up. You the oldest one in this house as far as kids. You need to get out there and cut the grass. Yeah. I don't care if it's a woman or because listen, I guess my thing is it's not that I don't care that it's a young girl or not. But what if all 3 of the younger kids that's in the house are girls, right? Okay, we could wait on the father, but we have responsibility to show these children you have a responsibility, or you're gonna learn responsibility. It's not about cutting grass because there's women out there that got you also teaching that child, hey, your daughters, we got to teach our daughters how to do things that these men are gonna step in and say, I'll do that for you. And it's gonna make them feel like, all right, cool. You're better than this other guy that didn't do it, and he might be the same way the other guy is. It's just that he cutting the grass or changing the tire or changing your brakes. If we there's women out there that know how to do this on their own, and they don't need no man for that. So we're not just teaching them. We're not just throwing them out there because we trying to throw them in the heat. Shoot, look, don't nobody complain when they got their daughter out there working at Pizza Hut or Little Caesars on the corner with a suit on in the hot ass heat. Excuse my language, y'all. But when that's going on for $8.
Yeah, sometimes every now and then you just want the lady to hold the lug nuts while you kicking. Like, hey, look, just hold this side while I kick it down. Just make sure I don't fall, baby. Sometimes that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this is what you need. Like, I know you know how to do this. I'm just saying. But it's some man that like me. I felt the same. I felt the same way. I needed to be dependent upon myself because it's the opposite with men. Men should know how to cook. Men should know how to wash and clean their clothes. I understand like a lot of people feel like that's a woman's job, but a woman should know how to do some basic stuff on her car just in case the man ain't there. You can't always just go grab your neighbor and think everything's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? It takes a community, and that's cool. Yeah. But I know one thing for sure: if I'm in the house, you shouldn't have to go to nobody else for anything else. Like, don't go get the neighbor talking about something. He changing the brakes. Like, nah, tell him put a shirt on, go back across the street with his wife. I don't know who he is.
I'm home.
I'm home. I'm home. Let me take my shirt off. I got this, bro. Where you leave off at?
Or wait until I get home. I got this. That's or just say, hey, look, I got it. My hubby, my man will be home soon. Right. Yo, give me your best joke, E.
That's like telling like someone that makes sandwiches, man. Just make me your best sandwich right now. Like someone that does rap. Hey, give me your best line. Like it's just I'm more of a situational comedian. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can pick out situations and I make jokes. I don't really have like too many set jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you though, with this Make Americans Smile Again, we're gonna repeal and replace that Obamacare.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do that with Cougar Care.
The Cougar Care. Did you hear this?
Cougar Care.
What is the Cougar Care? Cougar Care,
Basically,
bro.
in a nutshell, how the economy's going right now, a lot of millenniums are living at home with their like mom or dad or whatever the case is. So why not, if you're gonna live at home with your mom, why don't you find a lady that's like your mom, but she's not your mom? You can actually catch the top a few times a week from her, and it's still like you live with your mom.
Yeah, she got that 401k.
And that 401k.
She could probably drop you on the insurance.
Man, y'all ain't ish, man.
Yeah, you break your arm, she can pay for it.
Right.
Or break your leg. I mean, ain't like we going to the doctor anyway.
And on top, she got the Bengay off to the side. You know what I'm saying? She could rub you down just in case everything done. I feel you, bro. Yeah, give me a pound on that one right there.
It's completely
Cougar
terrible.
Care.
Cougar Care.
Oh man, let's get that voted in.
So we going for Cougar Care. That's what we doing, y'all.
Cougar
We
Care.
have
ain't no
Silver
wrong.
Fox Care for the ladies too.
For what?
For the ladies, it's
What's
Silver
called?
Fox Care.
Silver Fox?
Yes.
The Silver Fox. What's that, man? Break
Just
that down.
a old gray dude that likes younger women.
Oh my gosh.
You just call it a sugar daddy. I think Silver Fox sounds cooler because dirty old man or sugar daddy doesn't sound good.
We
Who
need
wants to
one
be
of we
called
need to
a
call us
dirty old
call
man
in for
or
Quad so he
sugar
can
daddy?
understand Cougar Care real quick.
So wait, check this out. We got a Instagrammer, friend of the show. All right, she wants to know how did you get over stage fright?
Stage fright. Well, when I first started doing comedy, I used to be really drunk. So when you are lit, you aren't scared of like anything. Like drinking, kind of like you don't care like at all. Like so I never really had stage fright until like I started like, okay, I need to do shows sober. I remember the first time I ever did a show sober, I was up there like, this joke right here. I had this other joke I wanted to say about. I was like, oh man. But now I can be sober, drunk. I mean, I ain't drank anything since yesterday. You know, I'm sober as a cobra right now. Yeah, you know, so a little caffeine in me, but you know, that's about it. You know, nothing too serious. Yeah,
I know one thing: picturing the audience naked does not work. It's really actually a little distracting.
Picturing the audience naked.
Yeah.
So like, think about that couple that I took home. Imagine them naked.
Yeah,
like,
like
would you
that.
like throw up?
Yeah, I wouldn't threw up. Like that would have threw me off. But then it was a couple people in the crowd that actually kind of had my attention. And then at that point, now you got to hide something else. Talking about something. Hey, let me borrow your towel and stuff like stand behind chairs and stuff. You know, it's just certain things that you just can't do while you're on stage. You can't think like that. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, it might work, but it's also a distraction. So you never know.
Completely terrible.
You don't drink alcohol when you do comedy, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay,
no.
So yes,
I actually do most things sober. I actually come to realize, like when I was a rapper, I used to rap really fast. So when I did alcohol, it would kind of make my throat dry. So I can't rap as fast. With that.
Yeah.
And alcohol actually kind of distracts me because a lot of my jokes, a lot of my sets connect. So I have to have like my memory intact because I don't do a lot of stuff that's like all over the place. I got jokes that's kind of all over the place if I wanted to. Like my shout outs, you know, I always do the shout outs. Matter of fact, I didn't do my shout out for the day. I want to shout out all the ladies with an extra finger because I just want to hold your hand, girl. That was my shout out for the day right there.
Okay.
I think that was episode number 1.
Guy with the one finger thing.
Yo, I used to, and you know what? My jokes is real because I used to have a girlfriend with an extra finger. I used to love playing with the extra fingers. I'd be like, girl, come here, let me hold your hand, girl. She'd be like, stop playing with my finger. I'd be like, shh.
I want to give a special shout out to
take this away from me.
all the women viewing that are over 40 that have MBAs, mega bank accounts. I want to give them all a shout out. Tell them, hey,
shout out to the bank accounts.
You know, yeah, shout out to the bank. I know Mother's Day's in 2 weeks. Happy early Mother's Day.
Yeah,
and so yeah, I want to give all of these ladies a shout out. And I'm eCraig23 on Instagram. Yeah. Follow me.
I also want to give another shout out to all the women with BMWs, body made wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even they need love too. You know,
big girls need love too.
Big girls do need love.
Bro, I used to
definitely do.
I used to shop for women at Lane Bryant back in the day when I was single. Like I used to go in there with a big old bag of fruit snacks, and I call it big girl bait. And I put my number. I put my number on
See,
it.
y'all hear what I'm dealing with up here?
I tell them straight up, look, there's more where that came from. Like I remember one time I took this girl on a $1 menu buffet date.
No.
I took her. We got everything on the $1 menu at Wendy's. It came out to like $12.84.
Hey, dude, have you ever took your dates on like the CC's piece? It's like $5 buffet. Oh man, $5 buffet. You eating all day. And then I take them in the back so we can like shoot some basketball and stuff.
Yeah, the arcade.
Yeah, I take them to the back in the arcade. We shoot some basketball so we can work up another appetite. Then we go back and eat some more, and we good.
Crazy.
Like after that, we good full off $5 a piece. That's $10. They charge like $1 for the drinks or whatever. But we full, like we good. We just go home, drink some water, and we have a good time.
You telling me you let them get soda? You don't make them get water?
Yeah, because you gotta break some of that up.
The
you know
hell
what I'm saying?
is going on
because,
right now?
Because that pasta it like builds up. It's too much starch, and then like you don't want them gassy, so you want to you want to give them like some water so they can break all of that up.
The Sprite.
Because then it'll turn off like the rest of the night because you know you want them to be nice and good.
This
You know what I'm
is
saying?
out of hand.
What do you do if you like? This is a little TMI for people that I don't know if we're Christian on the show. If I can go deep, but what do you do if you hitting it from the back and the girl fart?
What the hell?
What do you do? And that's it.
happening
That's happening
now,
before.
yo?
Like, that's literally.
I'm just saying I'm not stopping my stroke because it's something little like. I mean, we're all human. You know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of get that in the back of your mind. We men, we forget about stuff after that. You know, you can cheat on your girl one day and then a week later, like, why you still thinking about that? That was a week ago. Like, we forget about stuff when we move on. So, you know.
Damn shame.
I said, what you
But it
doing
make
right
who
there?
me what huh? So
I said, what you doing, brother? I just want to know.
hey yo, I can't. You know, I can't right now. Ain't even. I'm gonna let y'all have that.
Like back in the day, I used to always blame them because you know the condom was always like too big, so like it would make that part noise. I'd be like, "Is that you or is it?" I don't know what it.
Crazy.
You know,
this is crazy. Yo, okay, I got one. Hey man, y'all gonna make.
Hey man, comedy night this Thursday. I'm sorry, Mr.
Go
Kim.
ahead. Say that. Y'all do that real quick.
Hey yo, comedy night this Thursday. Every Thursday at C&J Sports Bar 2 LLC at 1917 Pryor Road Southwest in Atlanta, Georgia 30315. Must be 21 and up. It is a bar and it ain't risking a license for 19, 20-year-olds or anything younger like that. So yep.
Yo, what's the young lady that plays on how to something to murder? Remember that show? How to
Solve?
No. How to
Catch a Predator? That was my show.
No. It's the black lady.
That show was so crazy. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the black lady. That what you know what? Let's do this real quick because it's 6:45, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got a call anyway. And we're going to get back to what I was getting ready to say because I need to know y'all take on this. We got this new segment, right, called What We Do. And basically what we're going to add on with the What We Do thing is, what up, bro? MMG, my bad. My brother over here going crazy on the Facebook, Instagram. I mean, Messenger. So, basically what it is, you know, we got people calling in and they're going to tell us a little something about what they dealing with and we'll just, you know, chime in. So right now we got a young lady. We got her out right now. You there, Kim?
I'm here.
All right. What's going on?
Hey, Kim.
Yeah. Say what's up.
How you guys doing?
All right. Where you calling from, Mama?
She calling from an 800 number, calling in like this. Hi, guys.
I'm in Harlem, New York.
Harlem.
Right.
Okay. What's up?
All right. What's going on? What we do? What we do?
Recently, I would say maybe about 6 months ago, I came into contact with my biological sister. For the first time ever, I didn't even know that she existed. So, you know, we were talking a little bit. You know, we talk here and there. But she hit me last week and said she was going to be in New York. So I was like, at the time, I was like, okay, cool. But then, you know, the day came and I'm kind of like, I really kind of lost interest for it. And so all day she was hitting me up and I was kind of flaking like, I'm tired or The kids were asleep, and we doing this, we doing that. And I didn't actually just come out and say, yeah, I'm just not interested. So my question is, am I wrong for that? Am I bugging?
Okay, who going first?
You go anybody.
Oh, I can go first. Okay, what is it? Her? So this is your biological sister. You didn't know she existed at all. She reached out through you by telephone. She wants to meet you. Is that too much to ask?
At first I was excited about it. You know, she has kids, so I just recently found out I have 2 nephews. I have a niece. She found out about my kids, but it's like, I don't know. I don't feel that pull to, unite and connect.
Okay, you don't necessarily have to unite and connect. It don't have to be a whole kumbaya moment. I will say this. I know for sure that I have a brother out there who I don't know the first way of getting in contact with him. And my father's gone, so that whole connection of like even trying to figure it out is even harder because he's gone. He's passed away about 2 years ago. So I would say it doesn't have to be anything that's deep. I would just kind of open up just a little bit to it, just to see what it is, just to see your people. It's your people. Like, we meet everybody every day. People come and go, but that's your sister. Yeah. You owe it to her just to kind of open up. You never know where it's going to go, in my opinion. I just feel as though that people should know where their people are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just at least who they are. You just don't know where that's going to lead into.
Yeah, I think you should give it a shot. I don't know what what can go wrong. I guess that's my thing. I don't see anything going wrong unless it's just a situation where you're like, you know what, I don't feel the need to link up at all. But if you just done, like, some people know how to just cut people off and out of their life. I got a sister that I don't even know. I don't even know her. I heard about her. I ain't never seen her. What's that? I ain't seen her, heard nothing except for she live in Brooklyn somewhere. And I wouldn't mind getting to know her, but I don't think it's gonna happen no time soon. What you think, eh?
I think you should always do what you say you're going to do, even if, like, that day you didn't want to do it. So right there, if you say you were going to meet her, then you kind of got to go through with it. And a lot of times you set up a date to meet someone because you think that day's never going to come. You're like, this day will never come. It doesn't matter. Then it's there, like, in no time. You're like, oh, damn it, it's today.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of what happened, too, because... Yeah. Like I said, we were talking for a little while, and we talked about a meeting, but then when she said last week, I'm coming to New York next week, it was like, oh, wow, okay. And then I am a person that is really easy for me to let go of connection, is let people go. And for me to encounter somebody who I haven't been in contact with my whole life, for me to meet you all of a sudden, it's like, it really just isn't a priority.
But you say you were
going
to meet her, right?
I'm sorry?
You say you were going to meet her, right?
I did.
No, that's like the only thing.
Now it's your word.
That's your word. Like, But if you didn't say you were gonna meet her, I'm not saying that you should have or shouldn't. It's just you shouldn't have. Now let me ask you a question. Was she expecting to stay at your house, or did she have a place to stay?
She had a place to stay. She got into town on Thursday. She said that she was only busy on Saturday, so initially we said we would do something maybe on Friday or Sunday. I didn't hear from her until last night. So I kind of thought that she was flaking, but then when she hit me, I was like, oh, okay. So now it's flipped, and I'm the one that's flaking. Like, and I'll be honest with you, I really hate when people do that to me. I know that's why it's really sitting on me.
Yeah, I think you just, I think you should try it out. Honestly, get out there, and
especially you talking to a panel of men. I've been in situations where I done drove 40 minutes like, yeah, I'm coming over, boo. Yeah, you can come over. And then I drive 40 minutes and get mad. Like, oh, man, I should have got her address so I could throw a brick in her window right now. No, but your situation's a little different. Yeah. I mean, that's just men talk, but that's, but it's family. You should know your family. You get it, at least if you meet them once.
Indeed.
Like it's on my dad's side, I'm always getting introduced to an uncle I ain't know. Like who is I don't know. Like, but it's good to know that he here and he all right.
Right.
I will make you feel better, Kim. If that's the worst thing that you do this month, then you're a great person. We'll go with that. Like if that's the worst thing that you do to somebody, because that's not like the worst thing.
Somebody said, "I see you shake." Hey Kim. Kim, we thank you for calling in. We got another caller too, don't we? Hey Kim, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Is that what we doing now? We good?
That's what we doing.
All right, that's what we doing. All right, let's get to the next caller. Thank you, Kim, for calling in.
Good night.
All right, good night, mama.
That was fun.
All right, we got somebody else on the line, right?
Who's on the line?
Oh, it's coming. Okay, we got somebody else trying to chime in right now. Yeah, so Viola something. That's her name.
Viola Davis?
Yes. Viola Davis.
The murder. Yeah.
Hold
How
up.
to Catch a Murderer?
Yeah, How to Catch a Murderer.
Yeah.
Viola Davis or Whoopi Goldberg. End of the world.
End of the world?
End of them damn world. Like
well, of course, Viola. That's not even a joke set up punchline.
They both feel like.
I said like what?
Now if we talking like
hell no. Well, I'll just like, man, I'm good. I'm good. Like, man, I'm a nun, man. I'm cool.
See, you heard
Whoopi
say he going Viola.
I go Viola. What up? Hey, it was one movie that Whoopi was in. She wore like this little tulle dress, and I was like, dang, Whoopi thick. I didn't know Whoopi.
What was that?
I can't even remember the movie. I was like, dang, Whoopi thick.
I
was like, no wonder these dudes was jumping up on Whoopi like that.
Man, these boys are crazy, man.
I was like, what?
You boys over here crazy.
Hey, look, he over here talking about he's a sex alcoholic. I'm like, shoot, I don't think I can go without no sex. Drinks.
Man, wait, hold up. So hold up.
You sitting there, you talking about you an alcoholic and you be drinking, and you mean to tell me there ain't enough alcohol? And when them the last two on earth,
what's up,
man? I'm sipping them down. I'm throwing them back.
Well, I want you to know I'm sober pretty. Right now. So ask me the question after 12 drinks. You might have an answer.
All I'm saying, a whole pint of 1800.
That'll set you right.
Whoopi gonna be looking like Beyonce.
Oh my gosh! Hey, we got another caller. Marie, you there? What's up with you? What we doing?
Hi, how's everybody? Thanks for having me.
Hi, I appreciate you calling. You are very excited right now. Come on, talk to me right now. What's up?
This boy threw his whole radio voice on.
So, I had this issue at work.
Okay.
So I had this upper manager that her and I had a horrible relationship. I mean, she's actually Russian, and I'm black, and like she makes like she's Russian, like off the boat, and she makes like these racist comments. Like, and she doesn't realize how racist they are.
Okay.
Right? So she'll say things like, oh, like I like to experiment with hairstyles and stuff like that, and I wore my, like I'll do weaves and wigs and like I'll style it or whatever, or wear my natural hair. So she told me my natural hair one time, and she was like, no, I had a weave the next week, and she was like, oh, I really like your hair. I'm like, oh, thank you. And she says, oh, it's better than having it wild, like all crazy all the time. And I was like, wow. Oh. So that's our history. Like, she's like hella racist. I've been through HR with her. Like, things were really, really bad. But now we're in a better place. Like, she understands me. I understand her. It was a fight, but we're getting better. Now, issue is that there is an executive that has been driving everyone crazy. I mean, she's like hyper observant. She complains about everything, writes people up for bullshit. I'm sorry, can I say that? I apologize.
You already did.
She writes people up for nonsense. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Keep it coming.
And so like the upper manager, the Russian one, we have gotten better. We're not in the best place, so we're getting better, but she's extremely stressed, and she's like high blood pressure is really high, and she looks like she's about to pass out sometimes because the exec has been stressing her so much.
Right.
So, and her being stressed, like she tries to bring it down. She can't bring it down on me because she know I don't play that. She learned, like, you play with fire, you get burned, and I'm the fire. So now the executive's leaving, and it's supposed to be a secret. And I told her, just to, like, help her out, like, listen, You can stop stressing, take care of yourself. She's leaving. You won't have to worry about it anymore. She's like, oh, really? Oh, my God. Well, that's great. And she seemed like she was doing better. This woman goes and asks the executive if she was leaving and then tells her I'm the one who told her that she was leaving. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I knew, even though we had a bad relationship, I know it wasn't to be malicious. I know it's because she's really like a dodo brain. You know what I'm saying? Right. So should I approach her and say, hey, why the hell did you tell her this?
No, because you don't want to tell her.
And just not trust her with stuff like that ever again. Because I feel like it's going to get bigger than it needs to be.
Okay.
It will.
There's a saying in where I come from. It's called, can you hold your water?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So you kind of told her, you gave her the ammo.
My thing is, especially when it comes to your work. Listen, when you at work, you are there as your responsibility is to go and get your check. All right, it's not to make friends. Yeah, we do make friends on the way, but you have to make a decision on what you're willing to give as far as information and what you're not going to give. I don't give out too much information that I don't need to give to coworkers. You got to think of it like at any given time, they could bite your neck off or hand you to the lions. And what I would do is any information that can cause a situation, I'll probably keep it to myself and, move on from there. I don't know what y'all think. E, what you think?
Yeah. That's a real tough situation. How long you been with the company for?
And first off, just because y'all went into HR with her prejudice statements, doesn't mean she changed the lick. Okay, she just kept it to herself like she was supposed to, and you decided to open up the arms and say, let me let her in just a little bit. And you gave her a little bit of information, a little bit too much information, which she went at. You want to know how many secrets stayed secrets from what people tell on a regular basis? Zero. Nobody keep no secrets.
That is true.
The only secrets that are kept are the ones that are kept to the people that are involved. Never ever. It'll start with two people. All two people have to do is tell one person, and next thing you know, the whole job site knows everything. Talking about something. Keep this a secret.
Yeah,
that's a rough situation that you're in. So, are you married to your job, or what's kind of the story with that?
I am definitely a workaholic. I am definitely very career driven. Mm-hmm. I'm all about climbing the ladder. I do put my career before a lot of things. I am definitely one of those women.
Okay, because I'm I would say I'm a semi-entrepreneur. I have my own t-shirt business. I sell funny hats. I do comedy. I also have a little sales job. I drive Uber. So to me,
he also needs to buy another hat from his own company, because you should see this Chucky hat he got on right now.
Come on.
Wait.
Man, come on, man. You using a joke. Someone roasted me last week, man. Come on. I do need to. So
I was like, he's right. He needs a new hat.
I know, yeah. He killed me. I ain't gonna lie. I got killed.
Hey, low key, I made these DLE hats, which you can purchase right now on DLERadio.com.
Definitely. So I mean, if you seriously want to get promoted, I mean, at that position, because a lot of times with corporate America, I've found just from people that work in it, that you can actually go to another company and then get paid more than you were at your current job you're at anyway. So that's what, if it was me, I would be looking at doing that.
True.
But I'm also not in corporate America, so I couldn't really say the outside looking in. I mean, I had a corporate job for a month.
I'm used to finding another job first and then saying, hey, what the hell you run your mouth for?
Exactly.
Here's
the thing though, the fact that this woman's leaving, it would become known anyway. So it's not so much the actual thing that was said. It's just why would you, if we're trying to be in a better place, why would you jeopardize that?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when I have so much ammo on you. Like, I could literally take her down if I wanted to with all the things that's happened in the past.
True.
I mean, if there's ageism, racism, like
Well, let's not
I'm a
sink
plus
to
size
other
woman.
people's
There's
level.
like all these things that she's kind of attacked me with, and it's like, okay, I try to put all of that behind, and I give you this olive branch because at the end of the day, she's still a human being,
True.
and high blood pressure is no joke. I would hate for her to have a stroke at the job.
True.
You know what I mean? So I just gave her this piece of information to ease her mind, but I guess she got overzealous and just really wanted to know, like, oh my God, is she leaving for real? Like, she's one of those people who can't control. She kind of has the mind of a child sometimes, but she's not very strategic. So I was just wondering, like, you know, I don't think I should, like, given what you said, like, to just let it go, because then it'll just add extra stress on someone that doesn't need to be. You know what I mean?
All right, look.
But now I feel like, based on what you said, it's like I just know how to move from here with her.
All right, yeah. Listen here, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Before you get to snitching on your girl and taking her down and all that stuff, just go ahead and just let her go ahead and slide. She, like, you don't know how long she gonna be there. You say you're a workaholic, so therefore you pretty much good at your job or whatever. I don't know. I can't see you write-ups, even though you say you probably got a few because of the executive. I don't know. All I know is, you know, just do on to others. And don't take nobody's disrespect. And, you know, you good.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Marie, thank you, Mama.
I kind of lost my train of
We
thought where I was
appreciate
going
you.
with that. Can you tell?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Nah, thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you calling, Mama.
Hey, wait, hold on. Where you was calling from?
New York.
All right. Damn, let's get it. Let's get it, man. We getting out there. Okay. Thank you, Marie. We appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Real talk. Yeah, man. Yo, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I like that segment, man. We gonna run with that for, and see how that do. Basically, that's what we doing. All right. Now, furthermore, you got something that you want to say, or anything? Because we can go into a track real quick, come back. I don't want to.
We can go to the track and come back and give me 5. And then we can wrap it up with this weekend news.
Yeah, because we got to get into the week news, man. So you know how we do. We end your Bulls week and start your Bulls week with the new stuff, all right? So let's do that. Let's get into a track. We'll come back and we're going to kick it with the lives real quick, all right? Yeah. We here. It's us. It's we. It's DLE and E. Craig in the building.
I said, C-Dub, go get me one.
Girl, you got a body of a got and oh, you know I like it. Don't stop, girl, keep going. Don't stop, girl, keep going. And I'ma keep pushing some more. You made me lose control. And if you got a man, then leave him alone. Cause he can't do nothing I done. And we just going to have fun. And I just want to pop bombs. Don't stop, girl, keep going. Don't stop, girl, keep going. Don't stop, girl, keep going. And I'ma keep pushing some more. You got me wanna leave the one I love. You got me like a fitness on a drug. I'm something like a dog that just need love. I could be your captain, you be my boat. And I will go to your ocean for you. Now live and bring you the moon. Long as you keep it wet for me, girl. Let's just get this shit. Girl, I wanna get you wet. Girl, I wanna make you sweat. Your body's nothing regular. So I'm about to break you up. Oh, na na, oh, na. 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 Girl, I wanna get you wet. Girl, I wanna make you sweat. Your body's nothing regular. So I'm about to break you up. Oh, na na, oh, na. 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 Girl, I wanna see you move that body. Girl, I wanna see you get so naughty. Yeah, I wanna break you off. Don't tell me stop. Let me hit it from the back some more. Cause I don't really think you know. Yeah, I'm about to make you sweat. And the ones before me, they ain't even passed the test. I'ma crash it in the morning like an accident. She know I'm shitting on the edge like a laxative. And they call me for the gas, so I'm testing them. And if you throw it at me, baby, I'ma catch it. She a quarterback.
It's not gonna work with that kind of.
Transaction completed.
Live at CNT. DLE, what's up, baby?
If you knew how hard it is to live without.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we back, man. It's us, it's we, it's DLE. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Y'all knew y'all needed E. Craig, DLE, and have E. Craig.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. With the E. You got me. I know.
You know I work for Allstate too.
You do?
You in good hands.
How did I pick that up?
I bet
Yo,
you did. You just
I know because I wasn't thinking about it.
I think you just were giving me some credit. I appreciate it.
You know what? I didn't allow you to finish talking about the character that is this character Ronald.
Ronald Clump.
Yeah. What made you? I know that you trying to that spin you got on it. I know what you're doing with it, and I think it's an actual dope thing. But explain that again.
So I'm here to make all Americans smile again, one American at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like right now, Americans are taking a beating. Americans don't have much to smile about.
Right.
You know, everything is negative in the news.
Right.
My goal is to start a movement of positive thinking, you know, making all Americans smile again. That includes black people, white people, yellow people, brown people, red people. You know, that includes gay couples, straight couples, black couples, white couples, interracial couples, even like kitty couples or dog couples. Like we just trying to make all Americans like happy and smile again. And it all starts because the point of politics is to divide and conquer.
True.
Our movement is to unite. To unite the people, because really a lot of people don't even realize it. Like as a small business owner, there's something called Fortune 500 companies. That means that the society is only designed to help these Fortune 500 companies make it, whereas with anytime you have like a small business, you're really just in the way of the Fortune 500 companies. And both the Democrats and Republicans try to discourage you to be in the rat race. So you just, you know, you're basically like a hamster on the wheel when, you know, you had your corporate job, you know, you worrying about stuff like HR, which, you know, life's like a lot more than that. Than just worrying about like some bullshit like if I get rid up or, you know, take lunch at this time, you got to take your lunch or this and this. Like I remember one time I had a job, the manager was like, go take lunch, and I was like, bitch, I ain't hungry. I didn't say bitch I ain't hungry, but I just said I ain't hungry.
You said, I was about to say, you said it. You said that for real?
I said I ain't hungry. And like I was just like I wanted to say bitch I ain't hungry, but I got fired like in a month, and then the dude like had security walk me to my car. I was like, look, I ain't finna shoot up this place. I don't know why y'all having security walk me to my car. It's a true non-fit. I did say that part.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like it's just like,
why you think you got fired? That
why did I get fired?
What's the excuse?
The excuse was we're doing it for you because you're not picking up the information. I was a remodeling consultant for a window company.
Okay.
So they were just like, you're not picking up the information fast enough. So they didn't fire me. They gave me a different job, which wasn't as good. I was going to be knocking on doors trying to get people to set up appointments with consultants. I'm like, I'm a closer. Like I got to be in front of the people closing. I ain't got time to be knocking on people's doors.
So what you saying, brother, is that we need to come together and support each other in a business like sense so that we can overcome what these Fortune 500 companies is trying to suppress us and make us go down. So what you're saying is that we need to build each other up and not necessarily overthrow, but to come together within ourselves to become greater and better so that we can have economic dependency within ourselves. Is that what you're saying, brother?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, preach on, brother.
You got that like 95, like you like 95% confident, had that nailed down.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need.
Like,
we need financial stability so that we don't have to rely on the people in our suppressors that's been suppressing us down for over 650. I'm sorry.
Hey,
so I apologize. I apologize.
Being proud, my brother, just chill out.
My brother C Dunn, he woke. Hey, stay woke, brother.
Too damn woke.
Stay woke, not broke. That's what I tell brothers all the time.
My brother said, "Who preaching?" That's C Dub over here going in.
Hey, we gotta get it in. Look,
yeah,
black. Anyways, we gonna get into this. Give me 5.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Here we go. We
ready though?
Five.
E?
Like what 5 will we give?
Like
Okay.
5 on the black hand side, man. Nah.
Okay, come on, man. I said I don't like confrontation.
Hey, this- Okay, pretty much. Since this is a big comedy episode, this is what we doing. What you got to do is you got to give me 5 correct answers within 10 seconds. The problem is you cannot give me a none of that. Okay. You got to give me just straight answers, just the answers to whatever it is. For example, if I say give me 5 strip clubs, you better give me 5 strip clubs. If you say if you say blue flame KOD's if you say you are out.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay?
You're gonna be out, bro.
You will be out if you give me a All right, you ready for the game? They're not gonna be they're not gonna be strip clubs. Okay. Normally I say fruit, but because we just been wilding out all day, I guess I just went there with it. All right. All right. I need you to give me 5. 10 seconds on the clock too. Give me 5 Peter Pan movie characters. Go.
10, 9.
Oh, is it me?
8, 7,
Pinocchio.
6.
Fuck, I never watched Peter Pan. Damn.
Okay. We started with got a question
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Was it Pinocchio? You said Pinocchio?
Is it Pinocchio?
Oh my goodness.
I never watched Peter Pan, man.
I knew he was disqualified when he said from the beginning.
You know what?
I didn't even hear the question, and then I was like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have lost too, man. The only thing I would have told you was Rufio, and that was that's the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like Rufio and Captain Hook. That's the only thing I could tell you.
Oh man, you got Princess Tiger Lily, you got Michael, John, Peter, Wendy, Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I would have made 3.
You got dang, what is
I never watched that growing up, like for real. Like
you got Toodles. You got Toodles. He grew up.
Toodles.
I mean, you got a whole lot of people. You got Rufio. You got Peter Pan himself. You got Captain Hook. You got Shmee. I mean, you got a lot of names.
Good. What's his name? Shmee. Yeah,
it was Shmee.
I'm talking about Shmeagle. That's the guy from
things I watched.
Lord of the Rings.
Only 3 things I watched growing up was the Discovery Channel, the Weather Channel, and sports.
Yeah, Discovery Channel, because we ain't nothing but mammals. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right. I'm gonna give you an easy one. Here we go.
Me?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's on you.
All right, I'm ready.
Don't say please.
Right,
don't start with
All right, come on, man. You know.
All right. Give me 5. This is easy. Give me 5 Kool-Aid flavors.
Oh my God.
Go.
Grape,
10,
berry blue,
9,
cherry,
8,
watermelon,
7,
lemonade.
6,
My man.
There you go. There you
My
go.
man.
I knew that was easy.
Yeah,
2.
You better know all them damn Kool-Aids anyway.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I did that one just so we can make it up for all light skinned people. In
okay, okay. So look, what we got? One more because he
won for
2.
1
for 1.
All right, let's.
1 for.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
let
missed
me.
a free throw.
Let me.
Okay.
All right, let's go a little bit harder.
Uh-huh.
Nobody gets this one. I did this one before. Give me 5 Monopoly properties.
Oh, Boardwalk, Park Place, Baltic Avenue, Mediterranean, Oriental. Favorite game.
Boom. That's
my game. I'll play anybody. I'll play anybody watching for 100.
Look, he ain't even wait for the countdown.
I'll play anybody watching for 100 in Monopoly. Like we can get 8 people. We can all put 100
Mississippi.
on it.
Your boy Mississippi boy said red and grape for the Kool-Aid. Yeah,
I already know Mississippi said red and grape. You could tell Mississippi boy drink a lot of Kool-Aid. I'm gonna be roasting on your ass on Thursday too at the show.
Oh no, you giving him a heads up?
Of course, he already knows.
That mean he gonna have something set up for you.
No, they roast each other all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like he'll just come to my house and be like, I was in the area. I just had to roast up on somebody.
Oh man.
Yeah, you gotta always be ready to get roasted. Like you can't just be around.
But that's like battling, right?
See, here's the thing. When I come here, I don't get in roast mode because I know it's too easy. Like I just come in here and just go crazy. Yeah. I can say, "Quad, why did you wear them flip flops? You with your old ass." I mean, I could say that, but I don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
You know why it wouldn't work in here? Because I literally it would be like punching a punching bag.
Yeah, it's like
it don't swing back. I'm not doing no jokes back. Like, and then I'll sit there and laugh at the damn joke.
It's like it's almost like being a grown 6'2" man and being in a domestic violence dispute when one of your women is the Tiny Twins. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like
you can't
just
win.
Don't really work. Besides, my jokes, you know what? I'm so glad I'm grown because my jokes in high school got me in fights, many of fights. I think I talked about one dude's tooth and he was ready to squab, and I was like,
I think
I should be a comedian.
But that's the thing. I think that's the thing. When I know when you younger, because I ain't gonna BS. When I was younger, a joke would have my hands around the neck. But as you get older, man, you understand. You know what
More important.
Yeah, and it's and laugh. We, what I mean, it's an exercise. Laugh, have a good time. I mean, you can't be walking around here serious about everything. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have some laughs. We gotta have the serious times, and you just gotta enjoy it, man.
I think I was talking to Dr. Umar Johnson, and he was talking about having it wasn't a one-on-one, it was on his live, and he was talking about something serious, and he wanted like rappers and poets and stuff like that. And I was like, what about comedians? He was like, this is no laughing matter. I was like, yes it is. Yes it is. Everything's a laughing matter.
You gotta have some laughs.
You gotta have some laughs. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Dr. Umar,
honestly,
what you talking about?
Excuse me. I thought this was gonna be a all out brawl in here with y'all too.
No, we good.
I'm talking about. Because just like hip hop, there's a friendly competition, and with that friendly competition, you both want to be the better, and it's only right. It's only right to be either be the funniest or be the best lyricist, or the best flower, That's I don't know how it works for comedy though.
I'll say this, and I do this in everything I do. I never ever compete unless there's money on the table. I never ever compete with anybody. If I find out somebody's trying to compete with me, I'm not your friend no more. I am too busy trying to be better than I was yesterday.
Mondo in the building.
I compete with myself every day.
I compete with myself, and that's it. That's the only person I compete with. I pray every day for my success, and everybody else that is around me, I build that circle.
Exactly. That's all.
I never compete with anybody. I will never compete with Quai, Miss J. I will never compete with E. Craig. This is my man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we so happen to get in a situation where we just kind of capping each other, I guarantee by the time we're done, we hugging. We bumping fences and all this other stuff, and we're like, all right, man, I'll see you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of love that I give out, and that's typically what happens when you're the group around a bunch of comedians. We'll you know what I'm saying? Because that's what keeps us sharp. But we're never in complete competition with each other. And sometimes you can inspire somebody. I'm inspired by comedians, but I'm never ever you know what I'm saying? I can't be Bernie Mac. I gotta be the best me. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired.
Well, I ain't gonna listen.
I'm inspired.
I'm gonna be in here giving all hell to all hells. Okay, nah, I'm I don't know where unless it's a artist that's actually, I honestly believe that I never been the type.
I will say this: some of these young artists do need
they do need somebody to test them.
They need somebody because these young artists think they.
But look, we're not look. So here's the deal, right? And that's that. Like the reason why I wanted to do this show is because we can't constantly put them to the test. Not us anyway. They have to test each other. They got to spoil with each other. You know what I mean? Just like if you in boxing ring, they don't put you. They put you with the same class, same weight. What's that? Because I hear something. But you go back and forth with the same class. We can't go. You can't step up unless you can't. You get your weight up at school. Where does that come from? I don't know where it's coming from, but we having fun on it. I'm trying to figure this out.
I know what you mean.
It's coming from my phone. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know what basically, basically, it's a thing where
I think we was talking about in spiritual enlightenment and empowering our communities, and I think the government might have typed into my phone or something, something like that.
Oh yeah.
They was
like, oh, they are enlightening people. Since no, I'm not even going to go there. I'm sorry.
I feel like with the young artists, we gotta let the young artists bang it out with each other and become better. It's like slap boxing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't go out there. Well, now I can, but I can't go out there and slap box with. When I was younger, I wasn't slap boxing the older dudes. You know what I mean? Because slap the hell out of my, you know what I mean? They gonna get that.
They put you
and
on
it ain't no learning that. I mean, it ain't no learning how to get to this tall man's face. Even though you was trying and you made it, you get it, you know. But you might get them lucky hits. But overall, you losing that slap boxing match. You know what I'm saying?
I know one thing for sure. I had to get knocked out 2 times in order to learn how to fight. And I've been knocked out. My homeboy Damon, if he listening to this, thank you for them 2 knockouts. We was just sitting back, just in the middle of the street with boxing gloves, and he gave me 2 swift ones, and then I had to learn how to put my guard up real quick. but I kept getting back up there. You understand what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying?
You learn from your losses, man.
Hey yo, let's get into some news.
What's up?
Kid Cudi.
What'd he do?
$10 million at Popeyes and gave it to the
food.
homeless.
Yeah, that was dope.
Oh, wow.
That is
that was dope
to me right there.
My man went out and fed the homeless. And that's the dope thing about being an artist, man. You know, just to get that, man, just that feeling. And it's not, I don't think he did. I know he didn't do that to get publicity. You know what I mean? He did that just from the heart.
Yep.
And people do that all the time, man. Yo, you heard about R. Kelly?
Yeah, I did hear about R. Kelly. They're coming out with a part 2, and he lost one of his cases, one of his civil cases.
Yeah, they asking for a do-over.
Yeah, he asking for a do-over for a civil case, and they're doing part 2 to his to surviving R. Kelly.
I don't know why they're gonna continue this. We pretty much got it. The man's a damn
man. Look, I got it in 2001. All of a sudden, it's a big thing today. Why is it such a big thing when it wasn't a big thing in 2001? They should have had this special out in 2002, where the case was going on, where he was sitting up here doing songs up there with it. What's the boy name wearing Zorro mask?
coming
out with the trapped in the closet. He just doing all of this stuff, and everybody just all of that. Well, I mean, maybe he didn't touch these girls. I don't know. What? It was a tape.
Yeah. Well, so let's get on from that then. What I do think is dope is the kid. What's the kid name? Offset. Offset, you know, finally reunited with his pops after I think it was about 23 years. He reunited with his pops. Yeah, they have a video on Instagram with him just hugging his pops, man. You could tell his pops had been through some, you know, struggles, you know, through the time, and it just, I think the pops felt it more. And ladies, this is what I try to tell a lot of, you know, females that I bump into. Don't be concerned about trying to, you know, jab that baby father of yours or whatever that's not doing what he's doing right now, because later on that child is the one that's going to have to deal with him. You'll be, you know, it'll be a long gone situation between you and him, and at some point that child is going to have to deal with him. And when that comes up, that's when, you know, he'll figure out what he's doing, what he's done wrong, you know.
All right, if you're looking to catch some T-Pain live in concert, you may have to wait a while. The auto-tune hitmaker is taking a break by recommendation of a doctor who stated he is in danger of permanently damaging his voice. So pretty much T-Pain is taking a break after being warned, potentially permanently damaging his voice. So I'm a big T-Pain fan. I don't know about you. I'm a big T-Pain fan. He never fell off to me. I don't care. I don't care how many Jay-Z disses you can put out there. I love T-Pain.
I don't even think he fell off after that whole
He didn't fall off after that. He just kind of took a break. I know it was a little break that he had to take between Nappy Boy Records and Illuminappy and all the other stuff that he had going on. And I think he even got signed to like Young Money, which they didn't do anything except with Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj, and I think everybody else just kind of fell to the wayside. True. But you know, T-Pain is a tremendous. He actually just won the Masked Singer. If you have not watched that is actually a really good show. I Netflixed the crap out of that, and I love that show.
Yo, also, you know, John Singleton, I don't know if y'all can hear me. John Singleton is in a coma, I believe.
Yeah, fighting for his life right now.
Yeah, you know, blessings out to him, man. I hope, you know, I hope things turn around, man. I had a scare this week myself, so I don't want to get into that area, man. I just, you know, we got to do something about us black people. We got to definitely, men at that. We got to look into our health a little better, you know.
the Broccoli City Music Festival just passed. We had a lot of singers that came out to that. I don't know, the highlight of that show was Tiana Taylor. I know that woman is married, but good Lord.
You like her?
Like her.
You like her?
Oh my goodness.
Do you like her?
Oh my goodness.
I ain't gonna lie, man. So I think I always been the one that go against everything that everybody likes. You know what I mean? Like with the Destiny Child thing.
We'll put it like this. Destiny Child is a good one.
Who you out of Destiny?
See, you probably was thinking Kelly because everybody named Kelly.
I like Kelly.
I was a Kelly guy.
Yeah, see, but a lot of people like Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce's cold, but I think
also
Kelly.
Like Michelle though.
I think Kelly had the girl next door, but then it was the first girl that.
The first
that
Michelle.
dark skin one.
The first Michelle.
No, Michelle. Like
it was two.
Michelle, you can kind of keep. You can take her on the mind. She's safe. She was a safe choice, and she was fine. I mean, she was fine. Don't get it twisted. But what was that one girl? It was the dark skinned chocolate one. Let me make it a little easier. TLC, which one you went with?
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually had a season with like each one of them.
Well, I was always a Chili fan. I like Chili.
I first went with Chili, but then I was noticing something different about T-Boz. And I kind of like that swag about her. But then, right before Left Eye passed away, I was like, dang, I didn't realize how fine she was because she always wore the baggy stuff.
Yeah.
But then I was like, she's really fine. And then all of a sudden, it's just like she caught me and then she passed away. And I was like, oh my God, really? No.
Yeah. Yeah, well, for the ladies, all right, because we always do our news, right, for us. But for the ladies, I'm sure y'all seen Khloe Kardashian baby take some first steps or whatever. Yeah, she was all happy. Of course, everybody.
We gotta give a clap. Yeah, come on.
Let's do that.
All right. Speaking of Kardashian news, I can segue into two Kardashian news
do it.
In regards to Harvard. Both of these, Black China had put out false allegations that she was accepted into Harvard. Harvard retracted that statement and said no, she never was entered in there. However, Kim Kardashian actually passed her bar exam.
Man, she paid for that.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of celebrities nowadays.
She paid for that.
Hey, Auntie Becky just paid to get her kids into college. I mean, now she got to stand trial. But who, there's a couple times where I could have, as a chef, I had to take my serve safe. I failed the first one by 1 point, failed the second one by 2 points. I'm pretty sure that I could have threw a couple of dollars.
You could have got a little holler
to
got do a little something strange for a piece of drink.
You know what I'm saying? Because besides the lady that was taking the test anyway, she was kind of on.
Man, shout out to my Giants, my New York Giants for blowing it again. I know we don't do sports talk, but I can talk about my first. Let me say something. I understand where I come from when I represent these Brooklyn Nets and my Giants, okay? Because the Brooklyn Nets did a strong year, all right? We've been a little loose the past couple of years, but we made it to the playoffs, all right? We got first round and we won the first game in the first round. We lost everything else, but okay, so what? We'll be back next year, right? Yeah, thank you. Now, the other problem I have is my slow team, the New York Giants. We passed up on Dwayne Haskins and picked up some boy that nobody cares about. Then we picked up this kid named Corey Ballatine.
Hold on. I just want everybody to notice how Quiet has gotten extra passionate.
Oh yeah,
he is pissed right now.
Oh yeah.
Just notice the positivity in his voice.
Look, that first round. Look, they picked.
He going over our 7:30 time right now.
We could have had. We needed to have for a gosh damn quarterback, and we chose to pick Eli Jr. All right.
He about to kick off his sandals.
Now the other problem is that we got Corey Ballatine that we supposed to pick up. The boy already got a damn gunshot. You get signed by the New York Giants and get shot by somebody. This is ridiculous. I hope he's all right though.
Let's have a moment of silence for the young brother.
Yeah, for getting shot. I really want him to be good. It's just a gunshot wound. But let's get back. And get into this football.
It's just a gunshot wound.
Yeah,
say that to 50 Cent. Well, no,
say it to 50. 50 got like 20 of them.
50 Cent would be like, dang.
Add up. You
Like,
see
dang,
50
he
going
got
at that
shot
boy.
But
one
50 ain't,
time.
50 ain't on the field though. He just rapping.
Yeah,
He's on that
yeah,
field with them
yeah.
gunshots. Well,
Yeah,
it'd be
he
a
was
different
for real, yeah. Yo, so listen, it's quite a one big deal. But before we go, I just want to make sure that we give y'all a little bit of insight on what's happened on the show. All right, we got E. Craig here. He's a comedian. All right, and the dude is pretty damn funny. I need y'all to go check him out. Go check his page. Yo, give him a little insight on where you from and where to find you and all that other stuff. What's going on with you this week?
I said I'm E. Craig 23 on Instagram. And I have a show every other Wednesday in Alpharetta at Fire and Brimstone. It is very far from Atlanta, so get your road trip gear ready if you do come out there. I also have a show the first and second Monday of every month at Old Vinings Inn. And I produce both of these shows. I host a lot of them. Sometimes I have a guest host. Sometimes I headline. Sometimes I just watch the show just because I feel like watching comedy. I don't even perform. They're my shows. And then this week I'm actually performing at the Jamaican Lounge in College Park on Wednesday. And then Thursday I'm at CJ's Sports Bar on Pryor Street. Pryor Road.
Okay.
And then I'm be I don't know what I'm.
What's that? 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Every Thursday, right?
I know. C-Dub has time for me. He said stage time, not jail time. I don't know exactly what I'm what I'm gonna be doing. But I know
if he pulls that can of Vaseline out, you know what time it is.
Oh hell no, bro. Like,
oh hell no.
It mean one or two things. When I pull that can of Vaseline out, usually it means it's time to go to church because I like to put the Vaseline on the baby faces and make their face look like Crisco before we go to church.
G-Mom.
Do you remember that? You remember that?
Grandma used to do that back in the day.
You remember that? Your face be shiny, looking like Crisco.
Nah, what he really saying is that mean he about to watch some you porn or something real quick. He already got his hand ready. If you don't see no calluses on the hand, you already know what just happened.
Nah,
you know what? Soft hand.
I'm kind of away from my sites right now. I've been looking at webcam because I like to look at my women in real time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He said real time.
I've upgraded. You know what I'm saying?
Explosions at the same time, baby.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me give you these tokens real quick.
Hey man, we appreciate you coming through. Hey,
all right, man. Hey man, it was a pleasure. It was all mine.
Come back through.
Let me know.
Let's enjoy some time. Definitely, we gonna come out there. I'm gonna be out there Thursday.
Okay, that's a bet.
And I'm gonna check y'all out. See what y'all can get into. See if y'all, I'm sure y'all will have something coming at me. So I'm gonna sit up front. Me. I'm gonna sit up front, Captain America.
You sure you want to sit up
man,
front?
I ain't scared of y'all, man.
Okay, don't be
I ain't scared of you, mother.
Oh, you Bernie Mac? You Bernie Mac now?
He want to be Bernie Mac, huh? So you think you can just sit up front and think that you just gonna just chill? Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Chill there, eat your milk and cookies.
Yeah, you gonna chill up front with your little milk and cookies.
Listen, I'm gonna make sure I come there looking decent so y'all could do y'all thing and the attention can be on the man. You know what I mean? No, but
I don't even eat no pecan pie.
You must go on the service on Wednesday so you can be looking decent on Thursday.
I'm gonna put my whole three suit.
Power of prayer, my brother.
I gotta get that haircut on Thursday. Make sure you get all your Uber rides in on Thursday, gentlemen. I mean on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
So, yeah, get them all in on Wednesday. Make sure you get that bonus. Yeah. I got mine.
Oh, you got that power driver or whatever?
Oh yeah, I got my I love getting my little bonuses.
I know, man. They be like
$8
small too. They be like $8 bonus. I remember one.
Y'all ain't on this Uber gang. Y'all better get on that.
Hey yo, in between.
Hey, money.
Hey, baby mama that was on the phone earlier. Just in case they fire you, I'm gonna give you this Uber code so I can get paid too.
Man, that shit don't transfer from Atlanta to New York. You gotta be in the same city. No, we really gotta be in the same city.
No.
Yeah, it do.
No. I signed
for rides it don't, but for the referral.
No, all they need to do is get 20 rides. I don't care where they at. I signed my homeboy.
Oh, you talking about if you help somebody
you
else?
sign somebody up.
You can sign
you can sign everybody up.
Oh, you still get your paper?
Oh yeah,
You
on
still
time.
get your
Oh,
paper.
yeah.
On
Matter of fact,
time.
I'm thinking about setting up in front of the barbershop and be like,
Hey,
hey,
listen,
you working,
man.
bro?
Before they keep talking, how about this? Why don't y'all go ahead and hit me up anytime, anywhere, and I'll go ahead and send you my code so I could get some of that $250, off you.
Yeah.
Referrals. Nah.
Yeah, he needed it because he walking up in the station with flip flops.
Flops.
Hey.
You know what I mean? and look, these flops Daddy needs some new flops. You understand?
Yeah, he's
so
sitting around
send 'em.
throwing these around like Pootie
man.
Tang.
These my damn.
Like boomerang.
What you talking?
Hold up, bro.
At home, at home with the kids, like get out that refrigerator.
I told you, Daddy needs some new flops. Nikes with the chrome on them. You see right here?
He used those as boomerangs. He used those as boomerangs when the kids.
What you been doing to them shoes, man?
Man, I almost ran
like
down.
flip flops. Like flip flops ain't even supposed to get that much work out of.
That's
Hey,
how
make
I've
sure
been
you-
putting
hey.
in work, bro.
How long you had them since you were like 14?
Oh, since I was 12, nigga.
Hey, look,
I've been going at it in these damn
Hey, yo,
things.
I went over Quiet House one time and they had the refrigerator open way too long. He was like, hey, man, y'all leave that refrigerator alone. Y'all now. He took that flip flop off and it came right back to him like Captain Boomerang. I was like, dang, man, he like Pootie Tang with the shoe. He don't even need a belt. He got the flip flop.
Man,
I'ma pass these flip flops down to you,
close
son.
this show. These damn boys, man.
It's
Hey, man,
us, it's
it's
we.
us, it's we.
It's DLE.
Thank
And
you for
E.
coming
Craig.
through. And E. Craig, you hear?
Hey, y'all be good.
Next weekend, Sunday, Game of Thrones. I ain't playing with them. Come on.
Boom.